The million-dollar question that unsettled students and parents alike, the epoch-old query posed by family and distant relatives to 14, 15, or 16-year-olds. So, what do you plan to do now? Engineering or medical? The moment you develop on this question, you presumably confine your choices to only these two options, shutting out the plethora of other exciting options that are available. In a recent survey, it was revealed that 93% students in India are aware about only seven career options like IT, engineering, medicine, accountancy, pilot, management, design. But the fact is that there are 250 options in India that are currently available. And this fever for engineering and medicine is really very high. Not that these careers don't have potential or you cannot earn well. Definitely, they have a lot of potential. But does it mean that everyone has to go only for them? Just like expecting fishes to climb a tree. While there may be a lot of scope on the tree, but does that mean everyone will have the tree? Everyone will like to be on the tree. Fish has scope in the water and maybe monkey on the tree. That's what we need to understand. And particularly like in the summer season, if we tell a fish that the lychee and the jamun and the mangoes are in abundance, there is so much scope on the trees. Why don't you go there to get your food? So do you think it will make sense to the fish? Similarly, we need to understand the careers in holisticness, and we also need to evaluate our potential, our purpose, and what is the problem that we want to solve in the real world, and connect with that. If you're able to connect with that, then we'll get the right answer. So in this video, actually, I'm going to discuss six questions that are better that you can ask that are better than engineering or medical. Hi, I'm Akshay Jalan, working as a senior project manager at IIT Bombay since 12 years, and I have been empowering students to explore, discover, and grow in the career journey because I believe that the career selection system in India is faulty, and students are choosing careers randomly, causing havoc not only in their personal life, also in the professional life, putting a risk to their motivation and their whole life journey itself. So, and it has been a fact that many surveys that have been done that 122 medical students committed suicide, and if you see, there are 50% MBBS students they generally want to opt out. Even a large number of students from IIT have already dropped out. So this is not because these careers do not have scope or they are not interesting. It's because they are these students who want to get into this career are getting into this career not for the right reason. They're getting into this career based on popularity or prestige or with the intention of getting a high package, right? So unless we resonate in the career in terms of our purpose, problem solving, and potential, it may not go with us in a long way. And that is what we are going to discuss in this particular video. If you want to learn more about the science of career selection, I would suggest you go to my website cvhakshay.com and register for my next webinar where I'll explain to you the secrets of choosing the right career, the role of parents, and how to develop a mindset to learn and grow quickly, especially with the 21st century skills that could be overwhelming for anyone because the AI world is getting very empowered. So let's begin. Let us begin with the story of this girl whose name is Johanna. Okay? So Johanna loved science. That's about it all. She didn't care much about becoming an engineer, but not knowing much about career options, she prepared herself for JEE and cleared it too with a great rank. But after a year in engineering, she could not relate to what she was learning there. It happens to many students. It's not that that because I cleared JEE, engineering will be the best option for me. Maybe, may not be. So in the case of Joanna also, it did not interest her at all. The knowledge of the rising number of unemployed and underpaid engineers in India added to her worries and scared her. So do you want to know what's happened next? But before that, let's look at some interesting questions. I'm going to show you six questions you can ask that are better than engineering and medical to understand that whether you should explore career options better than engineering and medical. So let's look at them. The first question that I have for you is, do I have a quantitative or mathematical aptitude? So now, do you love to play with numbers and agree with calculations and deductions? Is that the only reason why you or your family think you should do engineering? Well, I think it calls for deeper thought and analysis. There are numerous careers where you can utilize your mathematical skills. Statistics, big data analytics, actuarial science, mathematical research, operations research analyst, biostatistics, and so many more. The employment in the defense, public, and aeronautical sectors are also open for such students. So why not look at this career option? So probably we are going for engineering because we are thinking that that is one of the popular careers. We're not aware about the other options. So we need to explore and understand more and see if we could have a better choice. Next question that I have is, am I fascinated by innovations or technology? So if new innovations and technological developments intrigue you and creating new products or models are your passion, then maybe you could explore options like genetic or agriculture engineering, waste management, alternative energy consulting, mechanical and automobile engineering, even fashion technology, agricultural economics, agronomy, environmental science, power engineering, and so on. There are many different options, right? Next, do I love applied science? So if it's tough for you to choose between scientific subjects and you're equally fascinated by each of them, then maybe you should consider applied sciences. So applied sciences kya hai? They are actually a broad interdisciplinary field which includes a multitude of subjects like physics, biology, computer science, engineering, natural sciences, and others to use existing scientific knowledge to develop more practical applications. Outside India, most countries consider degree in applied sciences at par with an engineering degree, and it is a 4-year course abroad. In India, a degree in applied science course is opted in India, a degree in applied science course is apt for students with a research-oriented mind, and for those who wish to learn the fundamentals of application-based research in scientific fields. There are multiple fields like artificial intelligence, machine learning, ethical hacking, journalistic writing, medical lab technology, nanotechnology, wildlife management, to name just a few of them, which can be of great interest for students who are in love with science. Then comes, do I have an inclination towards work involving intensive research and finding? So now if research work interests you and you feel you can work committedly on projects and findings, then maybe more than engineering or medical science, allied sciences like forensic studies, clinical research, market and healthcare research would interest you more. So research careers include microbiology, biochemistry, biophysics, zoology, genetics, botany, and many more. And research careers in physical sciences can help you work as a research scientist in fields like chemistry, geology, astronomy, geophysics, meteorology, aerospace, and more. And if you're willing to explore a little further beyond, then you can even look at a research career in humanities based subjects. Yes, yes, it is possible. Some in demand fields that can land you plum jobs are anthropology, archaeology, history, and even urban planning. In these careers, research would focus on areas such as languages, archaeological remains, and culture. In fact, there is a lot of research also going on the field of gerontology, where we can support the elderly in terms of their physical or mental health. Now, let's look at next question, which is, am I looking for an immensely satisfying and rewarding career? So you've decided on working away passionately and dedicatedly towards a satisfying and rewarding career or maybe serving the mankind. So it is not that MBBS or doctor is the only option. There could be many other streams like physiotherapy, occupational therapy, hematology, speech therapy, clinical or counseling psychology, environmental engineering, public health administration, and so many more. So they're all rewarding both in monetary and non-monetary ways. Then, last but not the least, is, do I love the creative aspects of science? So, if the creativity of science is what inspires you, then maybe you could pursue a degree in architecture or design. It could be fashion technology, interior design, or web, product and industrial design, automobile design, it could be UI UX design, game design and development, or maybe animation and graphics. So, it's not just the physicists or engineers who make use of STEM subjects. They can be of great use to industrial engineers, game developers, or even animators who use their knowledge of sciences to do wonderful work in their respective fields. Now, let's look at what happened next. So, now to continue with the story of Johanna, she realized that she should specialize in a field that actually interests her. So, after multiple interactions, with Johanna, with a career professional, she arrived at the decision of dropping out of her engineering college. Right? So this is the story of Johanna. She loved science. She joined an engineering college, and she was not satisfied with it. She dropped out of engineering college, and then she actually enrolled herself into a bachelor's program in atmospheric sciences and went on to become a meteorologist. right? One who is working on the weather predictions. And she is very happy in pursuing a particular career. So to sum up, we see that young boys and girls sometimes pursue a degree in science, especially in engineering or medical, only because they're convinced by their mentors or parents or media that real jobs exist only in these two professions. Those who take up non-science or applied sciences are, according to them, not capable of succeeding professionally. But this is a myth and far away from the truth, as we saw in this video. So no doubt, a science degree gives the irrefutable advantage of going through any door when you wish to, but it's better to be clear at the outset about what you want to do and not go the hit and trial way. So many parents, they feel that the student actually, I would recommend that my student should take science stream in class 11 12 so that all the options are open for it. लेकिन अगर उसको वो ऑप्शंस परस्यू करने ही नहीं है, if he doesn't want to pursue science at all, he doesn't want to study physics and chemistry, it doesn't make much sense to pressure the child in studying those subjects, and particularly when he's quite keen not to choose a career in those lines. If he has some good probability of choosing careers in those domains, if he's studying those subjects, then it will actually make sense to keep those science subjects. Rather, if he's going to study or pursue careers related to other fields, studying them would actually help him prepare the base of the foundation. That's what we all need to understand, and not just blindly follow, the other people as a herd mentality. Now, the next point is that to have a satisfying career, have the heart first to explore, because there are plethora of options, both in science and beyond. Even if you're an academically brilliant student, you never know, you may be cut out to be a scientist or researcher, putting your skills to even greater use than a doctor or engineer, right? So the point is to keep an open mind and put your aptitude and passion to the best use. It's very important, especially when you are, approaching any career coach or this a career course. It's very important to have an open mind. So to summarize, you can ask yourself this question. You can make a note of it in your notebooks on a sheet and see which one is applicable to you. So these are the 6 questions that we discussed here. Do I have a quantitative or mathematical aptitude? Am I fascinated by innovations in technology? Do I love applied science? Do I have an inclination towards work involving intensive research and findings? Am I looking for an immensely satisfying and rewarding career? And do I love the creative aspects of science? So these are the 6 questions that we discussed in this video. So hope you find this video helpful. And if you did, I would request you to share your learnings in the comment box and what you learned in this particular video, how it actually helped you, what kind of insight do you feel you were able to get from this particular video. Please share in the comment box, and then we'll move on to the next video. If you like this video, if you found value in this video, I would request you to press the like button and also share it with your friends, parents, and family members who probably feel that engineering and medical are the only options in which you can make successful careers, which we established in this video is actually far from the truth. So let them evaluate these questions and understand them. And if you feel that there is value in the video that you're watching on this channel, then subscribe to the channel. Else, okay, it's not necessary. You can go and watch the other videos first. When you get the value, you can come and subscribe to this channel so that the next video on career update comes directly to you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video release soon. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. All the best.